In this video, I'll show you how to make the moving arm with circular motion. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and you'll get notifications of new posts. Hey there squares, thanks for watching Square Type, the channel showcasing easy to follow puppet card tutorials and demo videos. This is part 1 of 2 videos, so let's get started. These are the materials I use, it's just the standard stuff, and cardstock is the paper that I use. So starting with my image, the image is a circle, and I'm going to make a rectangle stand. If you don't know how to make a rectangle stand, check out the video link up above and down below in the description field, and that'll show you how to, find the measurements and actually make the exact size rectangle that you want according to whatever image you're going to use. But basically I want to center this image inside of the card, and this is the rectangle that I'm using. So what I want to do is just match up the side of the rectangle with the center fold of the card, and then the top right corner of the rectangle with the center of my circle, my image. So I've got that all sized out now, and what I'm going to do is take the top right corner and fold it down so it's a right triangle meeting with the fold of the side of the rectangle, and then I'm inverting that fold so that that triangle is now pushed inward, and then I can take the arm, and the arm is basically a piece of paper, cardstock, shaped like an L, and then I'm going to glue that into that triangle. And the way I'm gluing it is I'm just taking the short end of the rectangle and where the triangle is, and I'm just going to put glue on that side of the triangle. So just folding it down, putting the glue on it, that's the easiest way to get the glue on, and then pushing it back in so that I can now place the L inside of that, the arm. So all I have to do is just lay it down flat so that it's flush with the crease of that triangle. So look how it stays flat right beside that rectangle. See that? And then it'll flip over 90 degrees like that. And that's really what makes the circular motion possible when the card is opened and closed. And all I have to do now is just glue that to the card. So you just flip that, that mechanism over and make it flat like this so that you've got 2 of the sides of the rectangle showing, and you just put glue on those sides, one long side and one short side. Both of them do not have any part of that triangle on there. The triangle is on the back side of this mechanism. So you just flip it back over and then align that crease with the fold of the card like that, and then make sure that your glue is dry. And oh, my glue is not strong enough, so I'm just gonna put a lot of glue on this and just waiting for it to dry, and there it is. Now it can open and close. The glue's still a little wet, but it's moving fine. Okay, so then you just put glue on one side of that L like that, and you just align the center of the image with the inner elbow of the armpit of the L, and that's it. So I'm just opening this carefully right now because the glue is still wet, but once it's dry it'll be just fine. Just so you can see that the image is really turning 90 degrees, I'm just marking it so you can see it on the screen. So there it is. Okay, so going on to actually making a card, now that you know how to make the mechanism. Okay, I've got here some white cardstock, and I suggest that you just make the card and the stand the same color, the same kind of just camouflages the two so they blend into each other. Okay, so I've got my image attached to the arm, And now I'm just going to add my little airplane to this planet. And it's a good idea. See how I've got it taped down? The stand is basically folded shut as if the card was folded shut. That way I can position all the images so that they're actually inside the card while the card is closed and it doesn't peek out like that. So just kind of positioning it in just the right spot and making sure that the back end of that airplane image isn't like getting caught up in the fold of the rectangle stand. Okay, and now that everything is working just fine, I can flip it over and put glue on the stand. That's the short side and the long side with no triangle fold in there. Flip it over and align that intersection of those two glued areas with the center of the card, with the fold of the card, and now it's moving. So if you notice, the image is actually warping when it spins, and the way to stop that from happening is you just take a piece of cardstock, put glue just at the very top, and then just glue it to the stand, at the top of the stand. And that'll stop the image from warping as the card opens and closes. Okay, then part 2 of this two-part series is going to be about the parallel wheels that will turn when you open the card, and like those on a car. So be sure to subscribe to this channel, comment down below, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye!